Live from the lower level, it's Bourbon Bros KC.
Here we are.
We're back. I'm back. You're always here.
I'm always here. Two of us tonight. So a little update where Heath is under the weather. So he thought that it was probably not good to come do a five glass Glen blind when he can't smell or he can't taste.
It probably would have healed him.
It might have healed him, right? He's supposed to join tonight, so hopefully he's talking about us, right?
Well, whose voice is not good? My voice is not good?
The voice is not good, Frankie said. I mean, can't hear. John Coleman says can't hear. I will tell you, la, 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 la. Any better? They said, Andy, I can't hear you. Working on it. I don't know if you can hear me. We've had some bad storms in the last week. In fact, right now we're having bad storms. But can you hear me? I'll just tell you what's going on. Okay, so everything was in the basement. It was on, and we had tornado just down the street, and what do they call it? A microburst 2 blocks away, and literally the power went boom, and because the last program, I guess it didn't save it, just knocked everything out. Coleman says better. So can you hear Andy now?
You can't hear me if I'm not talking.
So I will tell you that our team was here today, and Nick and he had to reprogram everything, like our entire set. So and there's anyone want a dog for sale. So yep, something's up there, Nick. So we apologize. We've been running around like crazy. So, yeah, so that's why we're having a little bit of technical difficulty just due to that. So,
all right.
Can they hear you yet?
What do we got going on this week?
Let's make sure they can hear you.
Nobody wants to hear me.
Can you hear Andy? Weather scares them. Well, my son from Western Kansas just FaceTimed me, and he has baseball size hail. He literally is showing it, and one was that big in his hand. Good thing his truck is under, I hope. So
Mostly.
So, all right. What's that? Okay, so we're gonna. Do I just hit that button? We're gonna start over from the top. Andy's voice is still not great.
It never has been. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check. 1, 2. Mike, check.
All right, we're good.
Going, checking, talking.
Yo. There he goes, Rich.
Richie Rich.
Welcome to the
shit show.
Yeah, they hear Andy now. We're good to go. So, you want to rerun the intro on the button? Nope, we're good. All right. Hey, Bourbon Bros KC here. We are here tonight. We're a little bit light, not in weight, but in people.
Yeah.
Still a lot of beef on the table. Heath is sick. Heath thought it was not best to try a 5 glass pour with no taste buds and no smell. So like Andy said, it
probably would have got him over it quicker if he would have drank it.
He's supposed to be on here, so he better comment, because being home in bed, is not an excuse not to be on here. So, hey everybody, welcome welcome to, like you said,
Welcome to the show.
welcome to the show. So, so that is where he's at, and you know what, we'll start this off just because I'm going to tell you where Derek's at. So, Derek spent last week in New Orleans at the cigar convention. So I guess it's just like 3 or 4 days of crazy, and they go around, they place orders, they try new cigars, they find new vendors just that they want to put in. It's going crazy. You get to meet all these other people, Wayans.
Yeah, he sent a picture of rolling cigars with Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, and Luciano.
Yeah.
He sent a picture. He was a Guy Ferrari. You know, and just all the big guys. So it's cool. You bring home a lot of cigars that you've tried. They've given you. You get some new vendors. You place orders with your old vendors, and it's just a good time where everyone gets to meet. So then from there, he actually flew to New Hampshire. So he's up in New Hampshire, and he's being mentored by some guys that they're the Cigar Authority on YouTube. They're a weekly cigar podcast. Here, let me show you. I'll give you a little picture as I explain to it. So they're the Cigar Authority, 3 guys podcast. They do interviews with tobacco growers, cigar makers, manufacturers, and any new cigar news. They joined the TCA, and they're the longest lasting cigar podcast, voted the ambassadors of cigar by Cigar Journal magazine. Voted a top 10 podcast by Podbean 4 years in a row for the most listened to cigar podcast in the world and on the internet. Again, everything about cigars. You know, before you buy something, they'll tell you, you know, if it's good for the money, if it's a bad cigar or a good cigar. I mean, even if you're a newbie or like says a cigar aficionado, there's something to learn on every episode. So I've been watching them. We've been watching them. And the one thing I really liked about these guys is, you know, they got a lot of banter, and you know, it's not just here's your cigar. I mean, the producers in the background talking, and they're kind of talking back and forth, and then they bust on each other. So you know, I felt kind of good about that because again, one of the longest running podcasts on cigars, and we kind of do the same thing, right? I think Derek brought that because I think Derek's been watching this, so he's actually up there mentoring with them. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully he can get on a podcast with them and say, hey, Bourbon Bros KC, you know, we're fingers crossed, right? But they're finest and one of the proud members of the United Podcast Network. So, and they've been on YouTube since 2013. That tells you something, right? They're long running.
Been around a minute.
So if I butcher the names, I apologize. But David Garofalo, Jonathan Barbeau, I knew I was going to do that, and they call him Mr. Jonathan. And you got Ed Sullivan. So it looks like they've reincarnated Ed Sullivan
Eddie
from the old days, right?
I tell you.
I've watched them. It's good stuff. Learn about cigars. It's pretty cool. So, you know, maybe you should go subscribe to their channel. They are, like Frankie just said, they're famous cigar guys. They are, and you listening to them, you know, and the education again. And I think Derek calls himself a middle of the road guy, but to us, he's like the aficionado. Right?
Yeah.
He had to have his own magazine, but he's up there learning from them too, just to be better and get better, right? So, yeah. So, yeah, we want to talk about them. Hopefully, you can go subscribe to them. Again, it's the Cigar Authority on YouTube. So, all right.
Yeah, looking forward to Derek coming back and filling us in on everything he learned.
Yeah,
that'll be a podcast all in itself.
Yeah, and we have a good podcast at Ash and Anvil. We'll talk about at the end here. So, yeah, we're excited. We're just going to keep going. So, tonight, actually, what we're doing is we've got 5 pours of the different 1792. They're all the 2025. They're all the 2025 bottles, right? So, let's we'll show you. So what we're doing is hey, let's go over to this camera right here, right? I mean, so we're doing the sweet wheat. I don't know if you can read it totally, right? But we're doing the sweet wheat. Full proof. Single barrel. Aged 12 years. Last but not least, bottled and bond, and this one is actually a store pick. So we'll see, right? I mean, we'll see where it's a Macadoodle store pick. We'll see where it comes out at the end, right? To how that goes. So, all right. So that's what we're doing tonight. We'll just try and pour them. We've got all our brothers, not all of them, but we've just got a majority of our brothers' glasses in here. So we've been creating some Glens for them. So because there's only two of us tonight, we have chosen to add a third, but the third is it's one of our producers, right? So
And he's got a face for radio, so
I've got a hand for stream though.
he's a hand model.
So he's actually he'll be the one, he'll be pouring behind, he'll be doing his judgment behind the scene, right? So we think you have three, you can get if you have a 1-and-1, how you feel. So I think a third kind of might get a better opinion, right?
That's right.
Versus one. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do tonight. So again, they're all blind, have no idea. We did I will say we did a bottle kill of a Stag 25C before we started this, right? So he had to tune up. We had to tune up, right? So
that's right.
but yeah,
had to wet the whistle a little bit.
Wet the whistle. Is that what they call it? While everyone behind the scenes is running around crazy, was running around. They want more to drink. Was running around crazy. Again, we just sit here and look pretty. I feel bad for the.
We sure try, anyways.
I feel bad for the guys behind the scenes, right? So, and many of you on here too. So yeah. Hey, thanks, Frankie. I was just going to talk about that. So, we had Bourbon Bros KC and Kansas City Whiskey Guild did a barrel pick. So, it's going to be out in about a week. So, Kansas City Whiskey Guild, Bourbon Bros KC, we'll have a nice tater sticker on there. Super cool tater sticker designed by Brenna, who is our social media guru and fantastic. So it's a cool sticker. Hopefully this is the first of many, and you can reach out if you're looking, and I can tell you where you can find it. So
can we tell them what it is?
Absolutely.
All right.
So
it's Blue Note, and
correct.
I don't remember the details on it. You guys were the ones.
It's a 70-21-9 mash bill.
There's a proof on it. Do you remember?
120.6.
It's good proof.
So, and I don't know the exact price. That'll be determined here probably tonight or tomorrow sometime. But it's at the distributor here in Kansas City. So it's been bottled and done. So the label's just got to be put on it. So again, you can reach out to us, any of us, even bourbonbroskc@gmail.com. We can just tell you where you can go get it. So, yeah. So if you're interested, I personally thought it was a pretty good taste, right? So our first barrel pick. So we're excited. So thanks for bringing that up, Frankie. Appreciate you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So the barrel actually yielded 206 bottles.
Fantastic.
That's a lot. And it's between a 5 and a 6 year. It's somewhere between the 5 and 6 year age statement. So, all right, awesome. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we start?
Let's dive in.
Just so we talked about all our brothers on here. We can talk about what we're, our glass, right? So this is pour number 1. So again, Nick will do it in the background. So again, it's one of the 5, right? So we'll just give our opinion on our score sheet like we normally do, and we won't keep you guys long tonight. We'll drink fast. But who do you got? Hold on, let me throw it over there to you. There's your pour. Who is that? Who's on that label?
That's Hammy.
Hammy's on the label. Hammy's on your Glen. So, all right. And so I got Frankie Bourbon.
Frankie Bourbon.
Frankie Bourbon. Who you got?
I've got Cajun Yankee, Daxton's Heart Warriors.
Yeah, so this is a new label, and it's a new. Actually, this is a new. That's his new logo
Mm-hmm.
for his charity. He got the whole charity approved in the whatever they 525-444-432C. I'm just kidding for for charity.
How the hell did you know that number?
I don't know it. That's like pie. My son knows pie. But this is his new label, so I just sent him a bunch. So he's gonna have Glens and things. So again, that's for charity. So all right,
Good deal.
salute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not drinking yet, but
So
to ya.
say.
It's got a nice nose on it. It doesn't blast me with ethanol or anything.
no, vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla's sweet. It's got the oaky notes, but it's definitely got some vanilla on there. You can
Really
just-
mild.
yeah, it is. It's not a
Not overpowering.
slam you in the face, right?
Yeah.
No, not at all. All right, now salute. It's fruity. It's definitely got a fruity taste to it. Little spice on the front for me.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice long hug to it.
Mhm.
but
Good
not
flavor.
but
Yeah.
not real burn, right?
Not a
No.
not a strong hug, but it's still there. I still feel it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not. It's good. I mean, I get hit with fruitiness right from the beginning.
Now I'm still trying to pick out these fruits.
I'm maybe getting a little bit of apple out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I mean, scent and flavor seem fairly mild to me.
Someone just said, "Let's see the third person." Ready? There he is, the third person.
Hello, hello.
It's Dad that asked for it. Oh, it's really good. Spice went away
Yeah.
on the second pour.
Yeah, it
So,
did. That
Someone's got to keep us running behind the scenes there. So,
second pour was definitely smoother than the first, so it kind of
for sure, took away that spice, leveled out. Nice little hug. Not terrible, right? It's to me, it's probably a good for a beginner. It's not one of those that's going to kick you in the butt. So, what do y'all start with? Sorry, got a phone call. So basically, we don't know. We're doing a blind. Oh my goodness. Yes, he is single.
or he will be shortly.
But we're doing a 5 blind, Rich. So we started with number 1. And my glass is Frankie. And you got Daxton's
Daxton.
Warriors, and you got Hammy. So yeah, it's a mild, right? So aroma's good.
It's pretty good.
At 1 out of 10, I'll give it a 6. Taste was, again, it's the middle. Complexity, it wasn't hugely complex.
No, I didn't think so.
Balance was good. It was smooth, easy. Mouthfeel, again, kind of a middle of the board. Again, the middle for me, it was a really easy pour, right?
Yeah.
So it's not real high proofed.
It's not very viscous either.
Not very viscous, right? I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's an okay. So now we always say, what bottle is it, right?
Oh my. Well, I've only had
Right.
3 of the 5. I'm gonna say that this one.
You don't have to tell. You
Oh.
just write it down.
You're right, because I'm gonna be wrong.
So, some of these, there's only a couple of them that we've really had open, but some of them, I'll be like, I will hear someone say, "Oh, that's an amazing one," right? And I don't know. I guess every palate's different. So we'll see if this is the one that everyone really likes. So
Right.
I kind of called it out on that. So, all right. Well,
Let's move on to number 2.
want to go number 2?
Yeah.
All right, number 2. Everyone doing all right tonight? Is he single? All right, who's in your glass? I got Bourbon Dog. Woof, woof. Yep.
I've got Central Texas bourbon.
Look at that. I don't think he's ever been on here because he's new, right?
He's fairly new. I've
fairly
only
new
met
to the
him a
group.
couple of times.
Who you got? Oh,
And I'm repping Jaime Bourbon.
Well, hi,
you got Jaime. Jaime's not on there. You told me he's not on it. They'll go, oh, I'm working late, but you know what they're doing, right? They're watching TV.
yeah.
Watching the draft.
Shh, don't tell people the draft's on, or they'll leave. So,
It's a soccer draft. Don't worry.
soccer draft.
Soccer draft.
Major League Soccer draft. So, all right, number 2.
Watching the Royals lose again.
Well, it's a different,
Yeah, totally different there. It's
totally different on the nose.
it's a very, very mild nose, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I feel like the ethanol stands out a little bit more on this one.
Definitely, it's a stronger.
I think I'm getting actually some fruity notes on this one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go Cowboys.
Yeah, they can go. That's all right.
go far away.
I feel like I might be picking up cherry.
Oh, the draft's in 37 minutes. Okay, so
Oh, we got time.
drink, boys. I'm just kidding. So, well, the road team doesn't draft until 9th anyway, right? So it doesn't matter. You only have to turn on at 9. Yeah, it definitely stronger. It's definitely it's definitely going to be one of maybe the higher proofs, right? So I like the aroma on this one.
I
like
do.
the aroma on this one a lot. All right, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's about time for a trim.
Wow.
Ooh, that one is a little hotter.
A little hotter, but I like it.
I like it too. I don't think it was hot at all. Of course, I didn't think that King's 155 was hot either. So
Well, anything above the 100 is a little hot to me.
Look at there. He's gonna watch the pre-draft show since we're bad mouthing his team. That's funny. So, yeah. So I don't know. I like this one. I think it's got a little bit more taste on the back, for sure. It's definitely got a better mouthfeel than the first one.
Yes, for sure.
A little stronger.
I think we definitely have different palates.
Why?
Well, it's good, but I feel like it's weaker.
You really feel like this one's weaker?
I do. I feel like the first one had more flavor than this, and I thought the first one was hotter than this.
We were taking applications
Yeah.
for a middleman. I'm
They,
kidding. No, hey, every palate's different.
they need a new
This
sit-in.
is definitely it's a little hotter on the back, I think.
The hug doesn't last quite as long with this one. Like it hits you up front, but then it goes away quicker. To me.
I like this pour. What are the bottles what are the bottles again? So
Well, you've got the bottled and bonds.
yeah, see, Coleman got it. This one makes it makes it taste better.
That could be.
It's
could
the
be.
Glen. It's all about the Glen.
The aged 12 years, the foolproof, the sweet wheat, and
Single barrel.
single barrel.
Huh. Well, that was good. I like that one, but again, I'm kind of conflicted because nothing's real high proofed, right?
Yeah, I don't think 1792 has a lot of high proof. How much is the foolproof?
125.
No.
Yep, the
yeah,
foolproof
probably.
is 125. Single barrels 98.6.
I think the foolproof is their high.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the highest tonight.
Yeah.
We've got it 91.2. Age 12 years 96.6.
Gotcha.
And then the bottled and bond is sitting at a flat 100.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So good. Well, that was.
There you go. Rich has a great KC shirt. He'll
Maybe a substitute.
jump in.
We'd have to get some phone books.
Do they still make phone books?
So I'm sure we can find somewhere that here, Rich, we'll have to get you some phone books so you so your head's above the counter.
Well, we could just stack a bunch of Kindles for him.
So, all right. Well,
On to number 3.
let me rate that one real quick.
Oh.
So, taste. I like the taste. I like the finish. Yeah. I mean, I like it. I mean, I'm trying not to go too high because all of a sudden I get one that's like, oh crap, right?
Right.
So, all right, and yeah. What was the?
Are you over there doing math with your calculator?
Yeah.
He's at his numbers up. He's at his numbers up on the calculator. So, all right. Well, number 3.
Number 3.
All right.
3.
So ready? Ready?
You're gonna jump
Oh,
in with
yeah.
old
Step stool.
killing time.
Killing
Rodney.
time? What do you got?
I just want some bourbon.
I just want some bourbon. Ready? Here it is.
Oh, Richie.
Sipping with Rich. I know this one. This was kind of short of the mark. Come on now.
I'm not getting anything off of that.
Short of the mark.
Oh.
Sorry, Rich. All right, we're back to the middle now.
Your glass made the nose fall short.
Don't be scared. I volunteer. Yeah. Yeah. Sipping with Rich. So I think I got shorted on this fill. How much to it?
Barely anything.
Yeah, barely any
Yeah.
aroma.
To say, I think that first one might have knocked everything out because I'm not getting anything else.
Right. How much? A little bit. I got a little bit of the alcohol, but a little woody. To me, I'm getting a little bit of woody.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I can't really pull anything out of it, honestly.
No.
Getting a little woody. I'm getting a little buzz. That's a Toy Story reference right there.
That was pretty funny. River Root. I saw that. Not much like it, like my height. Not much to it, like my height. Best Glen in the lineup. So,
All right. Let's see
That's a
how she
good-
tastes.
yeah. All right. Salute.
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 Yeah, I know which one that one is.
There's nothing to it.
Absolutely nothing.
I mean,
I can kind of pull the woodiness out of the taste now.
It tastes
Yeah.
like iced tea, like a strong tea. Not an Arnold Palmer or a John Daly, I guess, since there's booze in it. I know which one that one is.
do you?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to it at all. I mean, there's not much complexity. Balance really isn't. There isn't much there at all. Mouthfeel, not much to it. Uniqueness is it's very unique because it's its own, right?
Yeah.
Um,
You should see if Brenna wants to try that one.
right. I mean, there's nothing, right?
Basically nothing to it, at least after drinking the first 2.
Right.
It's one you can take shots with.
Yeah, without it. Yeah, there's nothing there, right? Sorry, Rich. Rodney, welcome in, brother. You didn't miss much because we've spent the first 20 minutes explaining why we had technical problems. It's because of tornadoes, microbursts,
Yep.
hail the size of baseballs.
Just a typical Tuesday Kansas weather around here.
Yep. So no, so all right. Well, maybe we may beat that draft, right?
Yeah.
We may beat that.
No
draft,
kidding.
So all right. Well, next glass. I got Bob's Bourbon Odyssey. You know, I've never seen Bob on here, but he comes to all our events,
Yeah.
right?
Bob's local. He's just down the road.
I'm gonna have to tell him.
I've seen him on TikTok recently, so apparently he didn't get wiped out from last week's storms.
No.
He was down in that area.
Who do you got? Oh, look at that.
I got our boys at Ash and Anvil.
Gosh, in Anvil. Who you working with? Uh-oh. And I know he's not on tonight, but you can put him on.
Big spoiled bee.
BSB. They had 2 tornadoes hit Fresno this week. Seriously?
Oh,
Yeah. So
even
Rodney, you
Cali's
missed
getting
it. My
tornadoes.
son called, my other son who lives out west, a couple hours, and he literally picked up a piece of. He showed us the hail hitting, and he picked up a piece that was as big as a baseball.
Yeah,
Just holding it like this.
they're getting pounded out there.
Oh, just crazy. So hopefully that misses us.
And it went on for like 10, 15 minutes. It was the longest hailstorm.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Usually it comes hard and ends quick. Nothing?
Nothing. Shout out Mike with Bourbon Bro KC. Good talking to you all this week. You too. You too. Thank you very much. So this one's sweet. This one's fruity and sweet to me. Not getting any alcohol.
I pick up the sweetness, but I can't pick out anything in particular.
I'm getting some vanilla on this one.
I mean, I get sweet, I get fruity.
I can see fruit. I can't pick out specific fruits.
No, I'm not. I just get it. It's just
Maybe
almost
maybe some cherry in there.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. All right.
Little.
Pour number 4.
Definitely better than the last one on the nose.
Yeah, the last one was nothing.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
All right.
All right. Salute. You got me addicted to saying that.
That is different.
Wow.
I think I get kind of a musty on that one.
So you're like Derek, you're in grandma's basement?
Maybe.
No, he's in an old library.
Or an old,
It does, you know?
not dusty, but musty.
When you say when you say that, it's one that dries your palate out a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mhm.
It does dry your palate out, right? So we've gotten that. I mean, little woody,
Mm-hmm.
oaky, like it's been in the barrel longer, picking up more of that oak. So I'm kind of calling out the one I think it is, right?
I feel like the
No spice to it at all.
I think the finish is a little more elevated than the other ones.
I was going to say it was weaker. So okay,
Well, I don't think it has like there's not a long hug to it.
but it doesn't burn. It
Just the end flavor to it. I feel like ramps up.
I'm getting the flavor, but there's no
there's no burn. It just ramps up right at the ends.
That's good. It's a decent pour. Again. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. Again, it does get that yeah, like, it's a lot of oaky. It kind of, again, it dries out the palate a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good call on that one. It's good call on that one. I mean, it's not bad. Again, I think most of these pours, if you want to ask me, they're so far out of 4 out of the 5, they're all beginner pours.
Yeah.
You know?
And
I mean,
that's 1792 is one that I heard a lot of good praise about when I first started in this bourbon journey, and I ended up getting a 1792 small batch, which we are not testing tonight. And I never wanted to try 1792 again. I mean, in my opinion, it was
very basic.
It was a mixer because I didn't like it. Then I found a full proof and was like, well, this is a totally different ballgame. The 1792 full proof I think is fantastic. So
yeah, I heard lots of people who I was talking about earlier talk about the sweet wheat. They're like, oh, I gotta find sweet wheats. I gotta find that sweet wheat. I mean, I bought 2 bottles right off the bat. I know Nick bought one. We were together, and I will tell you that when I opened it personally, I was disappointed.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Same.
It wasn't what I thought. Yeah, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Right? I mean, you were like, I thought you were the same thing. We tried it together, right?
Yeah, I don't know if that was my first 1792 after the store pick that Heath brought from down in Arkansas. I took
that's
the
right.
Walmart pick.
Yeah.
That was maybe the best bourbon I think I've ever had.
Oh, so you need to try more bourbon.
So following it up with basically anything from the standard lineup has been disappointing for me so far. That sweet wheat, I was very disappointed in.
Now, I did go back to the sweet wheat. I did go back to the sweet wheat later after it opened up. The bottle sat for a while, right? The full proof is the pour of them to me. He likes the full proof. Yeah, I mean, You know what? Because most of you all, it's the higher proof. You're going to get a little bit more out of it, right? You're going to get a little more flavor out of that barrel. Now the sweet wheat was better my second time I tried it, but it wasn't one that I'm sitting there thinking, oh, what do I want to drink tonight? Oh, I want a 1792. Right. Again, I still think it's a good mixer. It's a good beginner. It's not gonna knock the crap out of you, not knock down your butt. It's not gonna do a Jerry weekend at Jerry's. Yeah. See, Frankie, same thing. Frankie said it was disappointing. Sweet wheat was disappointing to him too.
Yeah, it was pretty weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we'll go to that camera next thing you show up there. All right. Last one. I didn't rate that one yet, but I'll have to go back to it. So last one. Who you repping tonight?
Oh, JD,
big guy. Yeah. Who you got? Oh, Buddha.
I got Bourbon Buddha.
Bourbon Buddha. And then we'll go close to this one because this is a good glass. This is probably going to be the best pour of the night. So, Bourbon Bros KC glass.
We'll see.
So, hey, if you're not confident about yourself, what are you confident about?
That's right.
So, yeah. All right. Well, last one. I can't remember what this one was. Was this one any good? The last one we talked about?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
It wasn't bad.
I remember now.
That's right, Rich. For $45,
right?
It's a decent pour.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a good starter. I think it's a good mixer, decent mixer, right? So, caramel.
Yeah,
I got caramel on it for sure. Yeah,
that's all I'm singling out is the caramel.
yeah, but I like the aroma. I like the aroma. Haven't tasted it yet.
Brandon, send us a message on something, and we'll get you at least a sticker sent out.
Yeah, come on, Brandon. Yeah, send us a message, DM us, and we'll get some things out to you. That's for sure. I think they're pretty cool, aren't they? So, and you know what? Everything tastes better in this glass. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I pick up caramel. I pick up wood. I pick up your normal. Here, I'll do the Heath. I pick up your normal bourbon.
Your typical bourbon notes.
Bourbon notes. And oak.
Get some marmalade and some dried fig.
By the way, I haven't seen him on the
chat yet.
Yeah, he better have a fever.
He's got that man cold. He's probably almost dying.
He better be sick. So I'm kidding. And
all right.
Ready?
See how she tastes.
Ready? Salute. Hey. That's for you, Michael. Toscano cigars.
I like that taste.
That's super sweet.
That is very sweet.
Super sweet.
Like almost no hug to it. It almost feels like
not a lot of complexity.
Right.
But they're sweet on the tongue.
Kind of drying my mouth out a little bit as well.
But I mean, like,
look at you go.
I can pick up on
I mean, extremely low proof. What are the bottles again? Help me out there because I've been writing this stuff down at the bottle.
So we got
I think I got the first one and the last one mixed up, honestly.
Yeah, bottled in bond, sweet wheat, aged 12 years, single barrel, and then full proof.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I got these two mixed up.
One more time, Nick. I'm old.
Reading all of them. Bottled in bond, sweet wheat, aged 12 years, single barrel, full proof.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, this is definitely a mixer. Well, look at like Frankie talked about, and these guys and Rich, right?
Agreed.
The Buffalo Trace, right? I mean, spend $25 on a Buffalo Trace, and you're probably getting more out of it. I mean, I saw the other night, Frankie and I were kind of communicating back and forth with all these other guys on here, and he did a blind with Buffalo Trace, and you have to remind me, Frankie, what were you drinking with it? So Bourbon Dog, he needs a Glen. Ty, hey Ty, I can get you a Glen a lot closer, make it easier for you. So I got a bunch of stickers, decals being made for some of these guys. So yeah, Frankie he did a little blind while we were live, and it was Buffalo Trace and something else, and he picked Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
So I can't. He'll tell us what the bottle was.
I've got
so.
that Buffalo Trace Kansas pick still at the house. I haven't opened it yet.
We have one here too. So Vidalia from Short Barrel. That was right. Because if you talk about Frankie or Coleman, you talk about Short Barrel. I mean, if you say a bad word, you're gonna get smacked around, right? But Frankie was like I don't know if he was disappointed, but he was a little disappointed, right? So
maybe a little too oniony from Vidalia.
Because of Vidalia, the onions is going. Ty, you'll be down next weekend. Next weekend, I'm actually in Texas. But you know what, though? I'll get you a glass. And if you go to Ashland Anvil, I'll leave it at Ashland Anvil. You let me know for Bourbon Dog. So, yeah, and don't forget, Brandon, DM us, and we'll get you taken care of. Yeah, this one is definitely this is a beginner for sure, right? All right, so I kind of didn't do my numbers much. I mean, they're all kind of about the same to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I got two of them that are tied. One of them that's right behind it. One that stood out, and one that just tanked.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I scored them, but there was nothing here to me that was like, wow, super,
Right,
unbelievable, right? So just to be honest with you, so yeah, nothing was.
No, yeah, I'm anxious to see what they are. Like I said, I've got a bottle of the 1792 full proof at the house, and I really like it. If I'm confused about standing there staring at all of them, wondering what the hell I want to drink tonight, I'll grab it because it's a pretty solid pour. But the rest of these, there was three of these tonight that I would probably grab without much second thought. But
You would?
yeah, I mean, just nothing that I'm going to go run to, think about it all day and saying, yeah, I need to grab that. But if I'm just looking at all my stuff, hey, the full proof, I like it.
Quit trashing my bottle. That's right. Coleman it's the Vidalia, right?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
It's a cool bottle. I mean, because they have the Vidalia Onion Festival, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was tonight. I think what John said, the opening festivities were tonight. I think John's like president of the board or something. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that, but no.
John must be an ogre. Ogres are like onions.
Ogres like onions. John Coleman, an ogre. All right. Well, I guess what we'll do here is we'll just, again, they're all fine. Again, my worst one was the pour number 3.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start with pour number 3. Who's got the?
No, let's start with number 1.
Let's start with 1. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to suck right off the beginning.
All right.
So pour number 1, what'd you have?
I had full proof.
You had full proof. So I had sweet wheat.
I put down single barrel.
Oh wow! So
That's what I had to begin with until I had that last one, and I think I had the first and last ones mixed up.
All right. So what is number 1?
Number 1 is single barrel.
Single barrel.
Oh, so I was right to begin with.
Yes, sir.
I suck.
I should have just stuck with my gut.
All right. Well, that means oh, okay. It's a single barrel. All right. So again, I had that one ranked decent. I had it ranked right down the middle of the board.
That was one I had ranked the highest. And single barrel is one that I've never had before, so I didn't have any memory to go off of. So
This placed second for me, but
All right.
Out of the scoring system, it's about middle of the road.
Yeah.
Same here for the first one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go 0 for 5 here. I just have a feeling. So, all right. Pour number 2. What is it?
Pour number 2 was foolproof.
Oh, foolproof. Guess
Oh,
what?
I missed
Look,
that too.
foolproof. I had it.
I had it as well.
What?
I had Bottled and Bond.
Wow.
But
know-
I had that scored in a tie for second. So
I had that one as a good one. I did
Yeah.
have the foolproof as a good one. So obviously, like John said, right?
yeah, the foolproof's a solid
I
pour.
love a good sweet onion. I love Vidalia onions. I mean, I could go with those things all day long.
Right.
So foolproof. So there you go, John. When I scored everything, that's basically the highest one that I had scored out of all of them, right?
Yeah.
So-
Number 3 was the sweet wheat. We can go ahead and pass that one.
All right. So
Number 3 was not a.
It was
sweet
not
not a
the sweet
sweet
wheat.
wheat.
Really? What was it?
I put down sweet wheat, but it is bottled in bond.
Really?
bottled in. Oh, look at.
You
You're
scribbled
racist.
that one
I
out.
scribbled it out and wrote. I wrote single barrel. So that was the bottled and bond. I kind of and it was bad. It wasn't good.
Oh, that was definitely my worst.
Yeah, it
Mine
was,
too.
yeah, it was the lowest ranking. Bottled and bond was terrible. Yeah. So
And that was the Bottled and Bond is a pick.
Oh yeah, the bottled in bond.
Wow,
is
the
a pick.
bottled
It's
in
a
bond-
Macadoodles pick.
is a macadoodles. We ain't shopping there anymore.
Sorry, Macadoodles, if you're watching.
Or as Heath would say, sorry to our one follower.
Right?
I think we're at 2 by now.
Yeah.
So all right, pour number 4.
Pour number 4 was my favorite.
Okay.
I've got the 12-year.
I wrote 12 year.
I wrote 12 year as well, and it is in fact a 12 year.
Look at
It is
that.
a 12 year. You know what? And I kind of called that out because I said there's a lot more woodiness on this one, right? I mean, there's
Yeah.
definitely a lot more woodiness. So, like I said, if you remember, not that I'm not that good, but I said it seems like it's been in the barrel longer.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely. You could definitely tell a lot more oaky, a
Oh,
lot
for
more.
sure.
It kind of dried you out a little. That was the one we dried out your palate a little
Yeah.
bit, right? So, yeah. Again, it wasn't terrible, but it was very. You got to like the oakiness to it, right? It might be that might be a good old fashioned, right? Yes, John. Bag, but they got to be Vidalia onions. Don't send me none of those red ones or nothing like that. All right, John. Well, Nancy jar, obviously that's my mom and dad. So yeah, come on, John. We need onions. All right. So obviously I didn't get the last one right.
Number 5 would be
Number
that's the
5,
sweet wheat.
Sweet wheat.
Yep.
Sweet wheat.
Well, that's interesting because the one time I've had the sweet wheat, I thought it was very that's-
It wasn't
uneventful is the word I was getting ready to say, but that's not the word I was looking
right.
for. Anticlimactic.
Right.
So that's why I was thinking it was number 3 because there was just nothing to it.
No, I mean, well, I'm just kind of surprised because for the aroma, taste, and finish, I ranked it pretty high.
Well, I
Uh,
mean the sweet wheat is fairly mild. It's only a 91.2 proof,
Right.
so it is
Yeah.
one of the lower ones of the night.
Huh. Well, so my highest ranking was the foolproof. There's no doubt about it. I could definitely. So I actually got 2 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, I just got the 1.
Ooh, 1 out of 5 and 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
So if this was an interview, do you know producing and computer work?
No.
No.
We're about to swap roles here.
That's all right. I got Trenton at my back.
Sweet wheat. I mean, it did make a little bit of a comeback, but I will tell you that the foolproof is definitely out of the 5 is definitely the better one.
Disagree. I liked the age 12 years the best.
You did really?
Oh yeah, it cleared the next closest by 5 points.
Really?
Out of a 50 total point system.
So
10% better. I
You-
take it.
you did like a little bit of that higher proof.
I had the 12 and the full proof equal. And I had the single barrel just a little bit higher, and then followed by the sweet wheat, and Bottle and Bond bringing up the rear.
Bottom bond wasn't good at all. There was nothing to it.
It really
It was
was
water.
Yeah.
It was water. I mean, I had the full proof and the sweet wheat, and I also had the single barrel pretty decent too.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I guess now we know, right? At least
No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do though.
for our palates, you gonna blend them all together?
No, I'm going to go back to the Stag.
Oh yeah. Cheers. Stag 25C.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
yeah, we're doing pretty good. Do we want to do that?
Do we want to crack open something we haven't touched in a while?
Open a single one? Open. Okay. Why don't well, Nick, since you're drinking with us, why don't you just pick something to pop open?
Ooh, putting me on the spot.
We
That's
always
right.
we always say we're gonna pop open just an extra bottle at the end, and Trenton's on the camera now, and it's live. He's a little shaky.
He said, "Forget it."
He said, "Forget it." Come on, what do you got, Nick?
Oh, I'm looking.
You know, Heath hasn't been back, and that dark art's been sitting there for a while.
Don't worry, the draft doesn't start for another 5 minutes.
All right, we're still good. Oh, really? Oh,
That's the Nelson brothers.
That's
okay.
That's a decent one.
Nelson Brothers Honey Cask.
Rich,
I know this is on the sweeter side, so they don't typically drink it.
look at Finkel. Ken Finkel's joined the party.
Hey, Ken.
What's up,
Finally
buddy?
coming in.
Yeah, welcome to the party. So we're just doing it. We do always an in the night pour of something different we hadn't had in a while. So if you remember, water. Got
Good.
So if you remember, I bought this, guys. I was down in Nashville. This is Nelson Brothers whiskey. They're out of Nashville. They got an awesome place down there. And I walked in because I read online they had a honey cask, and they only have so many of them. I walked in and they had like 6 bottles. Exactly. It wasn't very many bottles left and that was the last of it. So I actually bought one. Then that's when I met the guy who's in charge of all the thing, and he gave me a full tour of the whole place and sent me home with a big care package of bottles and Glens, and
I never get that lucky.
I mean, it was good, right? But you know, I have someone said something tonight. He's not on here, by the way. I don't know why he didn't come on here, but Jerry.
No.
Thanks, Jerry. But he said a comment today. Did you see that? Someone said he's a salesman. He said, I sold a ketchup popsicle
to a woman with white satin gloves on a 105-degree summer day.
Isn't that awesome? That's better than selling iced Eskimos, right?
Right?
A ketchup popsicle to a woman wearing white satin gloves on a 105-degree day. That's my new one. That's a great line. That means you can sell anything to anybody, right?
Pretty much.
So, is that Ken from Canada? Yes, that is Ken from Canada. Thanks, Rich. So, we'll get you out of here pretty quick. So why don't you pour this up? And real quick, I'll talk about our next live. So our next live, we're out at Ash and Anvil. It's Wednesday night because Ash and Anvil is always on a Wednesday night, and we have West Bottoms Whiskey going to be in the house. They've got some when they came out for our big event that we had everybody here. There's one bottle they brought out that was kind of special. So we're gonna have that. We're gonna pair it with cigars. Derek will be back. Heath will be back. But if someone gets sick, he's always standing right behind the camera, right? So maybe that's when you can learn how to.
I'm always lurking in the wings.
Maybe that's how you can learn how to do the camera. So
I'll push him in.
We're gonna be doing that. So that'll be very cool. That's next Wednesday night. I think it's a 7, right? Because Ash and Anvil, we kind of go. So we can confirm on that. But so we'll be doing that next Wednesday night, and it'll be very cool. And then just to bring this up too,
we're gonna switch gears.
That's right.
Starting next month, we're gonna switch over to Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. Because of Ash and Anvil and some working schedules, Tuesdays is we're gonna move over to Tuesdays. So hopefully you guys can.
It should be a little easier for Derek.
Yeah, Heath, I think it'll be a little more difficult because he lives a long way away, but he'll still be here, and we'll have again, we'll be doing some special events too. With that, we have a special event at Ash and Anvil on May 22nd. May 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah.
May 22nd, we have a ticketed event, $100, and it gets you a full meal. It gets you 3 cigars, it gets you a flight of whiskey, and it gets you a special drink. And also, you're going to hang out that night with Toby Kurtzinger from Netflix, Pappygate. So he's going to be with us. The dinner starts at 7, so the tickets will show it starts at 7. But at 6, we're going to go live. We're going to go live, and we're going to have Toby with us, answering questions. And then when we go to dinner, Toby's going to continue talking through everything, and we're going to stay live. So if you subscribe, and you don't have to like the channel, but if you subscribe, you can join the chat and you can ask questions. So we're going to have a monitor in front of him when he's there. You can ask any question. He said he'll answer anything. He's probably not going to drop any names because that's why he is where he's at.
Almost anything.
And he'll subscribe. Tell your friends, subscribe. Or if you want to come to Kansas City, it's going to be an unbelievable event. And then something's crazy. We're not going to shut the cameras off. We're going live until 6 o'clock the next night. We're going to stay live. Because what we have is called the first annual Ash Bash, which starts on Saturday morning with Ash and Anvil. Live bands. We're having a lot of big cigar guys. Big names in cigars are going to be there. We're having a lot of distilleries there, so you have a chance to see their stuff, buy their stuff, test their stuff. Same with the cigars. Johnny Dare, if you're from local Kansas City, Johnny Dare, radio host for a long time. They're having a car show. He's going to judge it. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit there all day, and we're going to have special guests just drop by the table. And we're just going to stream. It's fun. So Toby Kurtzinger, Friday night. Toby will be there on Saturday too. We'll have a great time. Lots of pours. Bourbon Bros KC will probably have a bunch of bottles there. Yeah. And, and the bottle we talked about earlier, our first barrel pick bottle, we're going to have some bottles of that there too. So just open.
Set your alarms and tune in. I might take that 2 to 3 a.m. slot. You might get some exciting times. I'm sleeping.
So 2 to 3 is the time to sleep. What did you say? Hey,
I'll sleep on live. It's fine. You can listen to my snoring.
So we're just going to, you know what? We're just having a good time. So we do appreciate all of you guys. There's a group of guys that are always on here and they support us, and you guys are amazing, right? We'll do anything for you. Just continue to push our channel. We sure appreciate it. Again, Toby Kurtzinger will be a big deal. Look at that. Heath Royal.
This guy.
Great job tonight. Can we check to see when someone logged on and logged off?
I don't think we can.
No, because he might have just came on just now and said, great job tonight.
And
quick little test.
He's gone.
Quick little test. How many pours did we do tonight? And what was my favorite, Heath? No.
Get your
tickets now. Absolutely.
Oh, that's an AI bot is what this is.
Yeah, whatever. So no, get your tickets, right? It's limited. It's very limited. Yeah. And I will tell you, it's going to be an amazing night. Thanks, Rodney. Appreciate you. It is going to be a good night. And
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
If you can't make it, subscribe so you can join the chat. Ask any question, right? It's going to be in front of him. And he's a good dude, and we're going to be having pours and cigars.
And hey, that's Memorial Day weekend. So if you guys got a long weekend.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm off that entire week.
He said, I love sweet wheat. Nope. So I didn't judge it bad, though. Heath, you're not wrong. I said I kind of liked it, but actually it was the foolproof, buddy. So, no, anything else? So it was, again, everybody, appreciate you. We knocked this one out quick. We beat the draft. So, but none of you have to. Oh yeah, see, Heath was watching. Yeah, that bottled and bond, Heath, it was bad.
I'll send you a bottle,
or you can have this. Hey, by the way, Heath, your Dark Arts is still here, and the longer you wait to get it, it might get.
Yeah, I think it's evaporating.
So it's evaporating. But
it sat in the sun too long.
No. So it's good. So we appreciate everybody. Nick won tonight. Nick went 3 out of 5. Way to jump in. And yeah, it was good. So this is always a good pour.
That is good.
This is a great pour. And For those of you who sent a bottle in, that it's going in. The honey's out, and the bottles are coming in. So there's actually 8 bottles that were sent to us for the honey barrel. So fingers crossed it comes out as good again. So I hate to disappoint people.
If it's anywhere close to that first one, it's a success.
Yeah. So all right. So let's jump here and say appreciate you guys. Go have a great night. Have a great week. Rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And let's go. And remember, it's not just about the pours, but the bond it creates. Happy pours.
Thank you for joining, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
As is.
Yeah,
Don't
it's a
touch-
video only.
Thank you for joining, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.